Hi, today we're going to take a look at the academic response number 1 film review along with essay number 1. So let's get started. First off, let's take a look at the 4 kinds of writing, because remember that with college level writing we're using only academic guidelines. So remember to avoid using contractions, remember to avoid using I in college essays, and for some people that's difficult. So if you have trouble taking out that I, use it, then go back and cross it out and reword your sentence if needed. The only time the I will be used is if you're doing an interview. It's included in someone's dialogue, not yours, not referencing you, or you have some kind of creative writing assignment. Maybe you're doing a creative journal, or maybe you're writing a novel. You're an English major. But if you're asked to write a college level academic essay, the I cannot appear in that, so be sure that you keep that in mind. All right, so we have 4 kinds of writing: academic, creative, journalism, and then we have the texting as well. So, of course, social media texting not allowed. But when you take a look at these, you're going to see that they have different guidelines. Make sure your assignment fits one of the guidelines. So for this assignment, we're using academic guidelines. So make sure you understand what is and is not included in that. All right, so first off, let's take a look at the guidelines for the academic response. Now, remember that this is a short piece, 300 to 500 words. We will take this short piece, you'll get a grade on that, get some feedback, you'll be able to make some corrections. Then we'll turn that piece into the longer essay. So essentially you're adding to the academic response in order to get your final essay. So maybe that will make it a little bit easier. All right, so first off, the guidelines. It is an academic college essay, so double space, Times New Roman, 12 font, 1-inch margins. We are using 8th edition MLA citations. Review the MLA citation video if you need to, works cited video. Remember, those citations will always fall at the end of the sentence before the end mark, part of the sentence. And it will either be author's last name, if you have it. If not, it moves to title with the quote marks. Page numbers are included or video number is included, both of those. Proper space, single spaced heading. So we'll look at the example. We're using a PEE format for the longer essays. The academic responses are a little bit more informal, not looking for your direct quotes in those really. Using the peer workshopping handout if needed. Prefer a tutor to look over that, or you can use that peer workshopping, or both. Both is always good. Okay. So instructions: choose a documentary or feature film of at least 30 minutes or more. Be sure it's based on your research topic and it does reflect the prompt. Be sure you review all the documents in the AR folder. You'll see under Submit Your Assignment the Write Submission tab, and you'll just click on that folder and put your essay in there. You'll turn this piece into your longer piece. All right, the prompt: write a review analysis is what we're doing, a film analysis of 300 to 500 words of your documentary or film. Review all information for writing the assignment before you begin your response. So one of the things you want to do is go ahead and springboard over here. Let's look at the rubric. Remember that every assignment has a rubric. So you want to stay focused. You want to make sure that you accurately interpret and back up your comments. You want to use proper style correctness, punctuation, college level writing. And if you have research, we want to make sure that those are properly documented. So there's our rubric. All right, so let's take a look at what a film analysis is. It's a close look at the director's, writer's decisions, perspectives, interpretations, judgments, work, etc. You're examining some of the literary devices of the film. Then you explain why this might or might not help. Take a look at what it is not. It's not just a summary or a retelling. So you're not just telling me about the film. That won't work. It's not a critique or a review. So you're not just saying, I like this, I don't like this, and this is why. You're going to choose some angle to work with. Let's see, I believe it gives us these. And here's the techniques you can work with. And these are not all of them. You can choose something else if you like. Characters, dialogue, directors, film techniques, foreshadowing, main idea, subject, topic, plot, setting, symbolism, theme. You might tell me that the screenwriting is unbelievable, or that the plotline has gaps in it, or the characters are realistic, or the dialogue does not represent what those characters would be speaking. Or maybe you like the director's choices for who's playing the characters. It could look at film techniques. It could look at lighting, setting, any of those things. So with the shorter piece, let's take a look at one of these examples. Okay, so we're going to look at the AR piece first. Then we're going to look how you can easily turn that into your first essay assignment. All right, so the very first paragraph here, and this is the film review of The Meg. Some of you may have seen this wonderful Jaws-like copy. And we want to include in our intro some kind of hook. Now this one has kind of a double intro. They do a retelling second, a summary second. When trailers of The Meg and its prehistoric-looking shark appeared on television, memories of the former blockbuster Jaws came to mind. After all, what could be more over-the-top thrilling than an underwater complex under attack by a gigantic shark? However, the movie is sometimes unbelievable, even though it is an enjoyable adventure movie. There's the thesis. Our first sentence just gives us a little bit of that introduction, compares it to another big piece. See that the movie titles are italicized there. It does ask a question, trying to pull the reader in. And we see that they're going to write about it being unbelievable, even though it's enjoyable. Now, this second paragraph gives us a quick summary. And again, your summary should only be a few sentences or so. The movie is a story about a team of scientists financed by an eccentric billionaire who discover that the Mariana Trench is much deeper than it was believed before. But hovering near it is a megalodon, a large prehistoric-looking predator. This huge monster means The Meg is packed with action, but not all of the screenplay appears plausible or realistic. Now, first off, anytime I'm referencing directly back to the movie, you're going to see that there is a citation. This citation is the movie. There's only one movie, so you're going to see the number 1. As long as I'm in the same paragraph, citations are the same, I can use just the number 1. Every time I switch paragraphs, I have to do a full citation again. So this paragraph is simply a summary of the movie. Again, the 2 sentences that relate directly back to the movie will have the citation. The third sentence is the author's own. No citation is needed there. Anything that's your own thoughts. And again, notice that that sentence doesn't say, I believe this huge monster means. If you need that I believe, I think, in my opinion, put it there, go back, cross it off, take it out before you submit. Some people have to have that to get going. You've been taught that in elementary and secondary. And you get to college and all of a sudden there's no I, so people are lost. But see how much stronger that sentence is? Without that, it's no longer your opinion or I believe this because it's I think it. Now it's a good, strong statement. Okay, and that's what we want. The third paragraph starts in with our examples. First of all, a submersible gets stuck deep underwater and it sits there a long time with the shark. Is the shark just waiting for a character to arrive and save the day? Later, another character rushes to help and reaches the bottom in just several minutes. It is the Mariana Trench, and it is 11 kilometers. How can this descent into the deepest parts of the ocean take only minutes? These errors are easily noticed by viewers. That citation, it probably really should move to that next sentence, or even that first sentence, because that second sentence is the author's own. So that citation should be there. I have the PDFs, the Word file, so I'll make that correction and so re-upload the correct one there. But see how that first one refers back to the movie? That's where that citation should go. The second one, that's the author's. Is the shark just waiting for a character to ride and save the day? That's something going on in the author's head there, trying to pull the reader in. So that should be reversed. Again, probably need a citation with that 11 kilometers unless the author knew that, and I don't think the author did. So probably need that. Now we're ready to move to another example. And this person just walks us right on through several examples there. This nice, easy conclusion. The shark film is a nice action movie for a hot summer night. Although it's no Jaws thriller and is unbelievable at times, The Meg is a good action movie that will keep your date close by your side in fear of the next ferocious shark attack. So nice little summary. See how it just feels finished, feels summed up there, takes us back to the beginning, letting us know that it is a good thriller, but it's unbelievable at times. Good one for your date. And here's our full citation. Again, your citation, if you do not have an author, moves to title. And in this case, the title is italicized rather in quote marks. So, and they've used that citation in the film info from IMDb. So that's fine. Works well. Okay. Now you're going to take that piece, and that piece, once it's scored, we'll move right on over to your full-blown essay. Now, with the full-blown essay, you're going to see that the word count is 898. Review your guidelines, but what you're going to do is lengthen. Give me more examples. Now, with the longer essay, I am looking for that PEE format. So once that good, easy point is made with that topic sentence here, then what you're going to do is make sure that here's your topic sentence right here. All right. And then what we're going to do is make sure that some of these inside paragraphs have direct quotes. That's the only difference. You're lengthening, you're adding a direct quote to prove that what you're saying is correct. That's the expert testimony. It could be a line from the movie. It could be something else that you read about the movie. So you could have some different citations on this. Okay. So you're just lengthening, going back, adding a quote or two anywhere that you put in those examples for me. And you can see that this one is much longer. Again, they've only used the one citation, and that's fine. Okay. You might have more if you did more research. Okay. And that's going to match. Whatever your first words are here will match exactly what's inside your direct quote. So I need to match those up. So make sure that. All right. That puts us through the film review analysis. Let me know if you have any questions or you need any help as always. All right.